but we're going to watch a little short video. This is not very long at all. It's got captions because this is Norwegian, so you got to read the captions. Here we go.
Broder Ansgar?
Ja,
Det er deg, ja.
ja.
Så bra, ok.
Ja, hei du.
Da fatter jeg det.
Hei du. Ja.
Ja, hva gjelder det?
Ja, det er denne her. Ja, vil du sitte?
Takk.
Ja.
Jaha.
Ja, så jeg har ikke fått gjort noen ting hele formiddagen.
Ok, nei, jeg beklager at det tar tid. Altså, skjønner vi holder på å legge om til et helt nytt system, og da skal alle ha hjelp på en gang, vet du.
Ja,
Så du kommer ikke inn i den, eller?
Nei, den bare ligger der.
Ok, har du forsøkt å åpne den?
Ja, åpne den, altså hvis det hadde vært så enkelt, så hadde jeg jo ikke tilkalt helpdesk, hadde jeg vel?
Nei, det er
Nei.
sant.
Nei. Vil du ha en kopp og en vann?
Nei da, det skal være fort gjort, det
Ja.
skal vi se. Du bare gjør der. Sånn,
Ja.
da er du i gang.
Ja, altså så langt kom jeg også.
Ok.
Ikke sant? Men så stoppet det opp, og så var jeg redd for at noe av teksten skulle forsvinne, så jeg turte ikke å gå videre.
Åja, ok. Nei, men du skjønner at inni her så ligger det kanskje flere hundre sider med lagret tekst. Så for å komme videre så tar du tak i et ark på den måten her, og så liksom blar du over på neste side sånn. Da fortsetter teksten der.
Jeg blar, altså.
Du blar, ja.
Men når jeg skal tilbake da?
Ja, da bare blar du tilbake igjen. Tar tak der, og så gjør du sånn. Der, så er du tilbake til den teksten du hadde i stad. Ikke noe
Ok, så den
forandret.
slutter der,
Ja.
og så fortsetter den der, ja. Ok, men når jeg skal avslutte for dagen, hva gjør jeg da?
Da bare slår du sammen permene
Ja?
på den måten der. Sånn. Da er den lukket, da ligger alt lagret inni der.
Altså, jeg risikerer ikke å miste noe av teksten her nå,
Nei,
altså.
alt ligger lagret inni her nå.
Ja.
Da må du i tilfelle sette fyr på hele greia. Det er kanskje lite sannsynlig. Så.
Ja, ok. Nei, men for det er noe med det at liksom, når du har holdt på med skriftruller,
Ja.
så tar det litt grann tid å konvertere til å bla i en bøk. Ja, ja. Ja,
Det er greit.
Ja, flott. Ja, men du, en til før du går. Jeg bare gå gjennom en gang til. Altså, jeg åpner
Ja,
sånn,
ja riktig.
og så, hva du kalte det?
Blar.
Jeg blar,
Ja, bla videre.
blar frem og tilbake.
Ja,
Og når,
teksten ligger der hele tiden.
ja. Og når jeg er ferdig, så bare lukker jeg den.
Ja, riktig.
Flott.
Fint det.
Kjempefint.
Ja, flott det.
Ja, men du, vent, ikke sant? Nå er den sånn igjen, nå får jeg ikke åpnet den. Nå får jeg ikke åpnet den.
Ja, det er fra feil side. Du må åpne fra andre siden.
Så det er ikke likegyldig, det,
Nei,
altså?
du må åpne fra den siden der. Sånn. Der. Der er den åpen.
Ja vel.
Har du
Ok.
lest manualen, eller?
Manualen?
Jeg skal følge med som manualen som brukerveiledning. Det er sikkert den der. Der, vet du.
Å ja,
I
den,
der
ja.
står alt sammen.
Ja, men ikke sant, der har du samme problemet. Får den ikke opp. Få åpnet den, så.
Ok, det skulle vi kanskje ha tenkt på.
All right, observations.
Step-by-step instructions and lots of patience.
Haley, what did you say?
I said that's exactly how training someone goes. Like, you know,
Yeah.
you get the procedures, you show them, inevitably one little thing is left out of a procedure and it just blows the whole thing up.
So yesterday I was coaching a recruiter at a company. We established up front, I got to stop in 35 minutes. So that's the tactic, is always communicate how much time we're going to spend today and never show that you're trying to get out. As you look at your watch, you explain, okay, good. We got 7 minutes. All right, good. So tell me, how have I confused you? The minute you try to get out and they have to pull you in, then that you're showing impatience and the person is not learning. And so you got to be careful that you don't create that. All right, what other observation did you make as you were watching this?
Sometimes we think that they know already, but they really don't. We take it for granted because I know, we think they should know. So really, we have to start from the bottom and explain everything. Just because we
Correct.
know it doesn't mean that they know it.
Correct. All right, so when we get more detail as to the actual steps on tomorrow's session, you will see that if you follow the steps, and it's really 7 steps, if you follow the steps, it will keep you from doing that, Anthony. It will keep you from assuming that they know and that simply telling them is enough, because that's just one of the 7 steps. Showing them, telling them is one, but if you follow the rest of the steps, it helps to see that you have to help them climb up the chain, the stair step, just like in the initial diagram of this course, you saw people walking up stairs, okay? You have to walk them through the different steps. You don't just tell them, look, take that stairs, go up there, take a right, okay? That sometimes you have to do that, but to be a good coach and a good mentor, you have to get them to each step and show them how to get out of each step All right, they went up the stairs. Next time, I'm not going to spend as much time. Why? Because I showed you all the steps. Okay. The third time, I'm going to spend less time. The fourth time, less time. The fifth time, I'm going to start expecting you and me for me not to have to climb the steps with you. So there is a place where you get out and you tell them, but it's after you have confirmed all the steps and that you see that they know how to do all the steps. It's not a tell. It's not a show and tell. It's a show, tell. Let's walk through the process together and make sure you got it. When you know you got it, then I can start walking away from it.
Repeat, repeat, repeat. Show. Let them
Repeat.
show you that they.
There you go. There you go. Okay, see, that's step number 3. Step number 1 is I show you. Okay, step number 3 is you show me. Okay.
Mhm.
Now you're probably wondering what's step number 2? Come back tomorrow. I'll show you tomorrow. But you see, it's back and forth. It's back and forth. Very good. Okay. The settings you have to be okay are these. Then you have to be willing to do this. Do you see the different settings where this is more close, it's a little more personal? Then this, that's even more personal. And then the one that we don't like to do is let's sit down and let's look at how you're progressing. And this is where the apathy comes out. In other words, this is where you can actually see, look, we've been spending time on this, but I'm not seeing behavioral change. I'm not seeing attitude change. I'm not seeing smiling. I'm not seeing bite. You know, I'm checking your growth. I'm letting you see that I'm monitoring your behavioral change, your attitude change, and I'm not seeing it. All right. And where you are seeing, you need to congratulate. Great job. So the settings are these. There's got to be a training setting. There has to be a coaching setting. There has to be a mentoring setting, and there has to be a progress setting. And this is where you use your scorecards. If you use your scorecards, you can more than likely, high percentage that their behaviors will change, that their attitudes will change. And you have to be okay to simply set these settings up and call them by their name. A training session, a coaching session, a mentoring session, and a progress discussion. We normally just kind of very vaguely just say, hey, let's get together and or let's just call it a one-on-one meeting, but I don't know what this one-on-one meeting is going to be. Okay, you want to explain it. Today, I want to spend about 20 minutes. I want to train you on something. All right, listen, then let me coach you on some things. Then I want to mentor you on some things. You let them know what setting, what conversation we're about to have. And look, next week, we're going to sit down and see where you're at. I got to do a progress review and a progress check. And also I want to hear your thoughts on how you think things are going. Okay. Those settings are critical. You have to be okay in those settings and then gauge yourself and say, okay, which ones of these am I not good at? My personality leans towards this one, but not this one. Let them know that. Tell them I'm horrible at mentoring, man. I suck at mentoring. Okay. Let them know that. They'll figure that out real soon. But if you tell them up front, it'll take the mystery out. All right.
I'll just say that I think through my process of being a newer manager, it's really good to tell them the truth about things, what you're good at and what you're not good at. I've learned sometimes it's our body language more so than it's what we're saying. I think it's important to give them the time that you have allowed for them and that it just be a real open discussion. I love the 4 settings, the training, the coaching, the mentoring, and then their progress. I think that's important and very important steps.
I stopped my training company. I sold my training company, and then I started a coaching mentoring company. And for 3 years, I practiced coaching and mentoring with several other firms so that I could get out of just doing training. Now I do all of them, but I didn't know how to coach, how to mentor, how to consult. I didn't use the word consult. That's something that we can talk about later, but learning how to do those 3 or 4 different settings is important because not everybody receives the same learning in all of them. If you just simply use one style or only a couple of styles, you got to be okay with all of them. Is that all right?
Sounds good.
Good deal. Thank y'all very much. Good job.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Maurice.
Thanks, Maurice.
Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye.
Hey, everybody. Great job making it through this course. I look forward to hearing from you. Do not hesitate to contact me, contact one of the other coaches. Use the system to interact with us, to message us, and take advantage of the time that you have with us. Having said that, let's get moving to the next levels. Good luck. And again, honored to help you.